But wow, Michael, I gotta give you some props, man. I was kind of cleaning up today, my basement office, and I came across a card that you wrote, man, and I hadn't seen this before, and and it was basically like thanking us for trusting in your process and your community, and I gotta give it right back to you, man. Thank you for what you do for this community because it's definitely transformed my life. I couldn't be more grateful, man. Like the Lord is good, I'll tell you that.
Thank you.
I just wanted to kind of share a story. I do have a couple of questions, but I know that there's people waiting, so I kind of wanted to share a story first. I've been split testing, dropping, door hangers and handwriting notes, and I kind of leave it with the company folder that I have.
Yeah.
So I split test those two, and so far I've gotten two contracts. People calling me back from my handwritten notes. It's very specific to their situation and all
Yes.
that. Just kind of wanted to put that out there in case community members wanted to give that a try. The last contract, man, it's one of a kind. And finally, a neighbor, I guess, saw me, and took my folder and gave it to the homeowner. She didn't want to share anything with me about the homeowner, which is completely understandable. We then found out that the homeowner, it's on a rehab facility. On
Okay.
a Saturday at like 8 p.m., the homeowner calls me and she tells me the whole breakdown that she's at a rehab facility, that she didn't think that she could do anything to save the house. So I went and met with her at 9 in the morning at that facility. I went there and I signed the contract on the spot. Such a good experience because, I'm doing so much for her and she's going to be able to walk away with almost six figures that she didn't know that she was going to be able to. The biggest takeaway for me, Michael, on this one was that, I should be able to make between 50 and 60 on it. It's a pretty good deal. Doing the right thing will always come back to you. 50 and 60 to me is very healthy numbers, is very good. If I wanted to make 100 grand on that deal, Michael, I could have, just
Hmm.
because she was ready to sign at whatever number I told her. It was kind of those moments where, everything in me just said, do the right thing. You're still going to be happy walking away with 50 and 60, and this woman could use that money.
It's amazing, brother. Yeah,
So I
that's
just wanted to share
the
that with
type of
you.
character that I'm looking for in people in this community. Obviously, you could have probably made even more than you said. You probably could have given her 5 grand or 10 grand, and she
Yeah,
probably would have signed. And there's a
yeah,
lot of investors that do that stuff. The people that do this long term treat other people right. And it's amazing how many of these types of people, when you do the right thing, will refer you out to other people or
yeah,
will give you Google reviews or whatever it might be. And it
yeah,
keeps coming around. And it just lets you feel better about yourself
yeah,
and sleep at night and knowing you're actually doing good, that
yeah.
for what an investor is instead of damaging the brand of investor.